JD Vance is a U.S. Senator, a best-selling author, and a millionaire. But his story didn't start with wealth or power. He grew up in a small town with big problems. From poverty and family struggles to earning degrees from top schools and building a multi-million-dollar career, JD's life is full of unexpected turns. Today, he owns luxury homes, drives in secure government vehicles, and holds influence in American politics. This video takes a closer look at how JD Vance made his way to the top. We'll explore his early life, his rise in business and politics, and the luxury lifestyle he enjoys today. His journey shows how someone from a troubled past can reach the highest levels of success, but not without facing criticism and controversy along the way. Early life in Ohio. JD Vance was born on August 2nd, 1984 in Middletown, Ohio. He grew up in a working-class town that faced many problems like job losses, poverty, and drug addiction. His childhood was difficult. His parents divorced when he was very young, and he was raised mostly by his grandmother and grandfather. They gave him love and support when his life felt unstable. Vance saw many challenges around him, and those early years shaped how he thought about family, community, and success. Even with all the problems, JD worked hard. He went to Middletown High School and later made a bold decision. Instead of going straight to college, he joined the U.S. Marine Corps. He served in the Iraq War, which gave him discipline and a new way of looking at life. After his military service, he attended Ohio State University and graduated in 2009. Then he got into Yale Law School and finished his degree in 2013. His journey from a poor neighborhood to an Ivy League school was impressive. Author of a best-selling book. In 2016, JD Vance wrote a book called Hillbilly Elegy. The book told the story of his life, family, and the struggles of poor communities in America, especially in Appalachia. It became a bestseller and got a lot of attention during the 2016 election. People felt the book explained how many working-class Americans were feeling at that time. Hillbilly Elegy made JD Vance famous. He was invited to talk on TV shows, attend big events, and share his opinions on politics and society. The book's success also helped him financially. It was the start of his path toward becoming wealthy and well-known. Big money and venture capital. After law school, JD Vance didn't stay in the courtroom. He moved to San Francisco and entered the fast-moving world of venture capital. This is where people invest money into new companies and hope those companies grow big. JD joined a company called Millionaire Capital, which was started by tech billionaire Peter Thiel. There, JD learned how to spot good business ideas and how to manage big investments. In 2019, JD Vance co-founded his own investment company called Naria Capital, based in Cincinnati. It wasn't just a small startup. It started with $93 million in funding from powerful people in Silicon Valley. Under JD's leadership, the firm invested in many different areas like gene therapy, farming technology, and even space security. He became known for making smart bets on the future. One of his most well-known investments was in a company called AppHarvest. This company builds huge indoor farms to grow tomatoes and other crops using advanced technology. AppHarvest even went public in 2021, meaning people could buy shares of it on the stock market. At one point, the company was worth $3 billion. JD was not only an investor, but also served on the company's board until he stepped down to run for Senate. The $5 million portfolio in August 2022, JD Vance had to share a financial report when running for Senate. It showed just how many places he had put his money. He had over 100 different investments listed across 20 pages. Most of these were small, between $1,000 and $115,000, which shows that he believes in spreading his money across many companies to reduce risk. Some of his bigger investments included a video platform called Rumble, worth up to $250,000, and more money in AppHarvest and a healthcare company called Curate. He also had a stake in a company called Acre Trader, which helps people invest in farmland. By 2025, JD Vance's total net worth reached around $5 million. He earned $327,000 per year from Naria Capital and an additional $174,000 annually as a U.S. Senator. With smart investments and rising political power, he had officially joined the group of wealthy American leaders. But JD Vance didn't just collect wealth. He also started living like someone who had made it big. Mansions that tell a story. JD Vance owns several homes that reflect his new lifestyle. Each one is different, but they all show his rise from humble beginnings to high-end living. In 2018, JD and his wife Usha bought a beautiful mansion in Cincinnati, Ohio. It cost $1.4 million and sits on a 2-acre property. The house was built in 1858, but has been fully updated with modern features. It includes 4,700 square feet of living space, a grand wooden staircase, tall windows, a gourmet kitchen, and heated floors in the master bathroom. This home mixes history history and comfort perfectly. A home in the nation's capital. In 2014, just after getting married, JD Vance and his wife Usha bought a townhouse in Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C. They paid $590,000 for it. The house sits on a peaceful tree-lined street, far from the busy noise of the city. At first, they lived there, but later they started renting it out. Today, the house earns them about $4,000 a month in rent. This home is more than just an investment. It was also where their married life began. The townhouse has been fully modernized. It includes 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, hardwood floors, and a floating staircase that makes the home look stylish and open. Big windows and skylights let in natural light, making the whole place feel bright and cheerful. The top floor even opens up to a private deck, perfect for relaxing or having friends over. This house shows that JD and Usha always valued both comfort and smart money choices. The Alexandria, Virginia mansion. After winning his Senate seat, JD Vance bought another beautiful home in Alexandria, Virginia. This one cost over $1.6 million. Located near Washington, D.C., the house sits in a quiet, green neighborhood. It has 5 bedrooms and is 2,500 square feet. The home has hardwood floors, large windows, and even 3 gas fireplaces that make it cozy and elegant. One of the best parts of the house is the kitchen. It was updated in 2021 and includes top-of-the-line appliances, lots of counter space, and a beautiful design. The dining room has a double-sided fireplace and a fancy chandelier, perfect for hosting guests. Upstairs, the master bedroom feels like a peaceful retreat. There's a soaking tub, walk-in closet, and a marble shower, all designed to make everyday life feel like a spa. Outside, the community has parks, walking trails, a gym, a pool, and even a clubhouse. It's clear this home was chosen with both comfort and family in mind. For JD, it's also the perfect place to relax from the pressures of politics. A senator's car, the Chevrolet Suburban. As a U.S. Senator, JD Vance often travels between Washington, D.C. and Ohio. To do this safely and in style, he uses a government-issued Chevrolet Suburban. This isn't just a normal SUV, it's fully protected with armored panels, bulletproof glass, and secret text systems. Inside, it has soft leather seats, climate control, and even medical gear for emergencies. It works like a mobile office and safety zone all in one. The Suburban is the same type of vehicle used by presidents and other top officials, showing JD's growing status in government. Philanthropy and public work. JD Vance hasn't only focused on money and politics. He also tried to give back. In 2016, he created a nonprofit called Our Ohio Renewal. It aimed to help people with education, addiction, and poverty issues, especially in Appalachian areas like where he grew up. Sadly, the group had trouble making a big impact. By 2024, the foundation had just $1,000 left and was set to shut down. Still, JD planned to donate the last of the money to causes that support poor communities. JD also attended big fundraising events to support charities and politics. One event in 2024 cost $50,000 per person and included names like Donald Trump and other major donors. These events show how closely politics and fundraising are tied together in his career, private life, and public image. JD Vance married Usha Chilukuri in 2014 after meeting her at Yale Law School. They had a special wedding that included both Christian and Hindu traditions. Usha is also a lawyer and has worked for high-level judges, including Chief Justice John Roberts. They have 3 children and mostly keep their family life private. Over time, JD's political views have changed. He used to be against Donald Trump, but now he strongly supports him. This shift has created both praise and criticism. Some people admire his honesty, while others say he changed his values for politics. JD also has strong opinions on many topics like LGBTQ rights, climate change, and education. He often speaks against universities and big government institutions. Some people find his ideas bold, others find them too extreme. JD Vance's life shows what can happen when someone mixes hard work, smart decisions, and big ambition. He started in a poor Ohio town, rose through the military, became a best-selling author, a millionaire investor, and now a powerful U.S. senator. With mansions in 3 cities, a luxury SUV, and a net worth of $5 million, he has truly transformed his life. But his story isn't just about money, it's about how people grow, change, and make their mark on the world, for better or worse. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Let us know in the comments whose lifestyle you want us to explore next. Thanks for watching.